Welcome to the Traitors Online.
It's the ultimate game of trust and deception.
Over the next few weeks, 20 players from all across the UK are going to battle it out to become the ultimate winners of this competition.
To hopefully win this incredible game.
At night, the traitors will murder the faithfuls. It's the faithfuls' job to find out who the traitors are. Get them before they get you.
At the end of the game, if any traitors are left, they win it all.
Welcome to the Traitors. Hey, we're live.
Only took us about half an hour.
I was halfway through an Oreo. Anyway,
everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Let's just put it that way.
For your intro, I've just dropped a bit of cream.
Hello, I'm just about Nathan.
And I'm Nathan. No, sorry, I'm not Nathan.
You didn't come up with a joke, was it?
Who am I again? Can we start again? Sorry, start again. You go.
Okay.
You go.
What, you want me to say it again?
Yeah, start again, please.
Okay. I'm once again, as always, Nathan.
And I'm Nathan. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm Kyle. No, I'm Kyle.
What's happened to us tonight? We did 2 successful ones and we just fallen apart on the 3rd night.
It's because it's 3. 3's an unlucky number. Right.
It's actually the opposite, really, isn't it? It's the times charm.
That's a flashback to episode 5 with the peacock in there. One for you to watch later. 3 is my favourite number. Anyway, let's quickly recap episode 3 of the Traitors Online.
Last time.
I'll join the Traitors.
Dun, dun. No, I'm faithful.
What it is, if I get rid of a lad, will it then end up being more pointing fingers at people, or is that not really coming at this point? Because that means that there's like 2 lads gone there. Well, yeah, 2 lads gone, or do you think that not matters?
Oh, and we're back. Hello.
Okay. I've been granted permission to quickly explain what took us so long. Everyone that's watching us live would know that we've taken about half an hour to actually appear after we said we would. That's because, first off, I was making a lasagna. I come upstairs at about 10 past and my computer decides to crash 20 times in a row. It then starts working and Skype decides to crash like 5 times and then my computer crashes another 5 times. That already takes us 15 minutes past, but we get there eventually. We go to start streaming and then OBS crashes, which is what we use to actually stream, which means that like halfway through us saying our intro, we just die. And that took another 15 minutes. So we're here eventually, but
right.
Just.
Let's discuss the episode. It's not been a good day for me, right?
You look like you've got bad constipation, by the way. I can see what you were doing the entire time on the stream.
Yeah.
You look constipated.
I've had a bad day. You know, I was telling you about my girlfriend yesterday that I took on a chocolate date.
Don't ever say that to me again.
My contortionist girlfriend.
Your contortionist girlfriend?
Yes, the contortionist. Yeah. Well, no.
What have I thought?
I actually left her today. I left her in an awkward...
You left her or she?
Yeah, I left her. It left her in an awkward position, I must say.
Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like you.
I know. And then I was driving home, but I got stuck on the road because there was a crash. A Cadbury's truck collided with a lorry full of Lego bricks.
It was chock-a-block, wasn't it?
It was chock-a-block.
Yeah.
Okay.
You told me that 2 days ago.
All right. Let's quickly recap. David joined the Traitors. Here's a look at that moment in action. As you are aware, Dan was evicted from the game, and he was a traitor. The Traitors have decided to give you the following letter.
Okay. Dear David, the Traitors would like you to join them because you value their team. Please choose whether accept or decline immediately. Sign the Traitors. Right, okay. Yeah, I'll join the Traitors.
So you're accepting their offer?
Yes, okay. I will.
Alright. I will let them back in.
Right, okay. is it?
The first traitor is now entering.
Right, Debbie. They all know it's you.
Do they, why?
Yeah, because you've changed your bloody bio on Facebook.
I changed my picture.
You've taken off that you're a murder mystery actress. We're going to have to work something out here because that.
Wow.
Perfect
Wow.
timing.
What a clip.
Yeah, what a long clip. Jesus Christ. I sat here waiting.
What did you make of the David's recruitment then?
As I said last night, I was hoping he'd do it, and he has. It should be fun to see how he can work with the other traitors, and also if anybody points out that he may change perspective or become more agreeable, or just any change in his regular pattern.
One to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
So, make sure I'm loving people in chat. Keep commenting in chat. Keep commenting.
I haven't got chat open. What's being said?
I don't know. I'm just, pushing it all.
Nothing, by the way.
Let's talk Tracy then. So Tracy was banished.
Okay.
Let's take a quick look at where it all went wrong.
Because it's just been great. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute blast from the start to the finish. You're all playing a good game. Good luck. And I mean that from my heart. As I leave with a smile and a wave, I just want you all to know, dun dun dun, no, I'm faithful.
Thank you so much. Oh, Tracy left the game. She was a faithful. I mean, after she defended Dan, there was no coming back for her. Now, Tracy unfortunately could not be live with us tonight. However, we did catch up with her earlier on to film a short interview, and I will play that for you guys now. Okay, so let's talk about the game a little bit now. Obviously, you unfortunately weren't in it for long, but in your time, you did manage to banish a traitor first go. How did it feel to get one out so soon?
Oh, Dan, I'll be totally honest. I didn't vote for Dan, the man with no name, because I truly did believe in him. And I think my mothering instinct came out as soon as I knew he was the youngest in the group, and so I didn't vote for him, and I was absolutely, I was devastated when he was voted because I did believe him. I did believe he was faithful. And when he said at the end that he was a traitor, and then said, "I'm sorry, Tracy, I'm so sorry," I was devastated.
Yeah, and obviously you sticking up for Dan in a way led to your banishment the day after.
It did, absolutely, yes.
How did it feel
And
then?
the fact
Oh, keep going.
It was also the fact that I'd decided before the game even started that I actually wasn't going to say what I was. It was everybody else's job to decide. And the more you profess innocence, the less people believe you.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not telling them. I'm not telling them anything. If, they want to know, I will say, it's up to you to work it out. I'm just here playing the game, being who I am. And I think that had quite a big impact. It was voiced when I was banished that, you should have just told me. And I was like, no, I shouldn't. It's a game. But yeah, Dan saying what he said at the end of his, that just killed me, didn't it?
Okay, so how did it feel to leave the game so soon?
To be totally honest, I was absolutely gutted. I was enjoying that ride far too much for my age. I really was. I was in it for the game. I wasn't emotionally connected to it because you can't, not with a game. Which again, with Dan, it proved that he became emotionally connected to it, and hence what happened following. But I wasn't. I was there for the fun, for the intrigue, and I just loved. I said it was like a roller coaster ride. It was the adrenaline rush when it was ready to go on Zoom and waiting for it to start, and then the first round table and the second, it was like, wow, this is just off the scale.
Yeah.
And I would do it all again. I'd have stood in for as long as I could, but I would do it all again at the drop of a hat. I've told all my family and friends, and they all want to do it just off the back of my excitement of it.
Lovely. Okay, so you were there for a murder, and you were there to witness Fiona, leaving the game. How did it feel to lose a fellow faithful?
Gutting. When she said faithful, I was like, no, I didn't suspect her anyway. In fact, I would say that I didn't suspect anybody. It was too early in the game, I
Yeah.
think. So I actually didn't. I was totally honest when I said I actually don't know, and I just picked the first person at the top when I had to vote, because Cal Pick was my first one, and that was because I'd had no interaction with him whatsoever. And so didn't know anything about him, hadn't been able to sort of gauge him at all. So he was an easy option for me to choose first off. The second one was harder, and I just went for the first one right at the top. And I really didn't have a clue. So when Fiona went and she was fat, I was gutted for her. I really was.
Yeah. Okay, so that kind of brings me on to my next question. Who are you most suspicious of during the game?
He's hanging in there, isn't he? And yeah, I'm going for Mike. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah. Okay, and then my final question, despite the twists and turns, are you glad that you took part?
Oh my God, yes. Absolutely, 100%. So pleased I took part. I'm not going to say I feel like I've made a lot of friends, but I do feel that I've made acquaintances, and there's people that there are things in common. And yeah, I felt part of a group, and it's been nice, especially with someone my age as well. You know, there's quite a lot that are a lot younger than me, so to be accepted into that was lovely as well. So yeah, it's been great. I can only say thank you, you know, because like I said, I'm never going to get on the real program, so just be part of something. You know, it's been amazing, and well done. You just pulled it off fantastically, and even against the odds, you pulled it back, and well done. Huge respect.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for taking your time out to come and talk to me this evening.
Oh, you're welcome, Kyle, and I can't wait now for the end.
Right, lovely to speak to you, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
Have a lovely evening. Don't work too hard.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, is that over yet? What a long interview.
We're so rude. We're so rude. You did this. You chose to make it that long.
Unfortunately, she's a bit ill at the moment, and we wish her the speediest recovery here from
Of course.
production.
Of course.
Now, murder and the trial. So, Sarah.
So I was just watching us. We're hilarious.
Sarah, Mike, and Tracy were put on trial. That means that one of those three is going to be getting murdered. Obviously, Tracy.
I'm actually yawning.
So it's between Sarah and Mike. Who do we reckon is getting murdered?
Sarah or Mike? Sarah or Mike? How vocal is Sarah? Would you say in comparison to Mike?
She doesn't necessarily initiate the conversations, but she does. When there's like a point to be made, she goes in hard. Sarah.
Yeah.
Mike.
Mike
on very, very, very vocal.
Yeah. Who do you think has the more persuasive nature about them?
I mean, Mike pretty much led Dan's banishment.
Yeah, true.
And he kind of again went a little bit into Tracy today.
So here's what I'd do, right? I'd play this smart. I'd get rid of Sarah.
Yeah.
I'd keep Mike. I'd try and use the next seduction on Mike, because if he can prove that he's very valuable in terms of persuading people to go down certain routes, then he can be very handy to have on your side as a traitor.
Obviously, yeah.
Especially since he's already been seen to get a traitor out as well.
I think seductions don't happen until traitor is banished. So
I know, but I'm
we'll
saying,
see.
like,
Yeah. We'll
do you
see
think
how-
it's
we'll see
worth
how it plays
like
out. Just for the
holding on
benefit
to him
of
just in case?
everybody on this stream, so I keep cutting you off. Here's
Yeah, you do.
Here's a sneak.
Rude.
Here's a little look at the
Very
murder.
rude, Kyle. Stop cutting me off.
Here's a recap of the murder.
Will it be Sarah, Tracy, or Mike? Let's find out and deliver the news.
But I don't think any fingers will be pointed at us. It would just be pointed at Mark, to be honest with you. But also it might put Lisa under a little bit of suspicion as well.
And we're back. Just a tiny little quick looky there at
looky.
Oh,
This whole concept started off really nice and formal. It's like, oh, we'll do a little after initiation thing, and now it's just evolved into us just laughing at stupid things.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, obviously we're nearly at the end of this episode. Traitors Online will be back next Tuesday at 9, followed by another After Dark, and hopefully maybe an interview with contestants if someone leaves the game. I can't remember how that.
Please tell me that showed up.
But
Please tell me that.
we'll see how that goes. There'll also be a little bit of an explanation as to why stuff that happened with Dan at the start of episode 4. We're approaching week 2. Very exciting. Here's a quick sneaky peek at next week's episode.
Next time.
As there gets less of you, I want to give you the option to avoid murder tonight.
My name's Andy, and I was.
Yes.
Firstly, though, I have a special somebody. Just wants to
The Rihanna, Sandra, Sarah, Shannon.
Wow. Lots of drama next week. Maybe some huge twists actually dropping into the game. I can't wait for you all to see those. I must make a cup of tea, a bit of white sugar, a bit of milk, tea bags, loose leaf. Actually, do you want to hear a joke about white sugar, Nathan?
I don't. Oh wow! I just had a whole like demonstration of penguins on my screen.
Well,
sorry.
right. Jokes about white sugar, right? They're rare.
Oh, don't be racist.
Jokes about brown sugar, demerara.
Yeah. I'm just enjoying the dancing penguins I can see on my screen right now, if I'm honest.
Okay, well, that is all we've got time for tonight. We'll be back with hopefully a skit this week. So stay tuned.
A skit.
A skit, I know.
Why didn't you do a skit today, Kyle?
Because I was watching The Apprentice. And this
You-
went on, I didn't have time. I have time to attend. I would...
Everything that went wrong.
Welcome to the wonderful world. This is our jobs, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not my job. I don't get paid.
I don't get paid either, mate. How do you guys
Yeah, but Kyle, I'm here as a courtesy to you. I don't even.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in.
I hold the power here, Kyle.
I will see you next
You need me.
Tuesday, with or without Nathan. Goodbye.